is Radio 2.
On BBC Sounds.
And on your smart speaker.
Play BBC Radio 2.
BBC News at 9 o'clock. This is Matthew Carter. Aid lorries at the Rafah border crossing from Egypt into Gaza are beginning to make their way into the Palestinian territory. Egyptian state television has shown pictures of the trucks entering the gate. A convoy of about 20 vehicles has been waiting for days to take supplies to Gaza. The territory has faced relentless Israeli bombardment, with Palestinian officials saying that at least 4,000 people have been killed. Tamara Al-Rafai from the United Nations Relief and Works Agency says the delivery will be a good start, but much more aid is needed.
On any normal day, if truly there was anything normal about Gaza before the 7th of October, over 60% of Gaza's population lived on food aid. That is around 500 trucks of food and fuel coming into Gaza daily. So 20 trucks is really a drop in an ocean.
President Biden has welcomed the release of an American mother and daughter who were seized at gunpoint by Hamas during the attack on Israel 2 weeks ago, which killed 1,400 people. Natalie Ranan and her mother Judith were among 200 hostages, including children, taken to Gaza by Hamas, which is regarded as a terrorist organisation by many Western governments, including the UK. Storm Babette is continuing to bring heavy rainfall to large parts of the UK today. A red weather warning is in place in one of the worst hit areas, Angus, in eastern Scotland, until midnight, meaning there's a risk to life. 3 people have died as a result of the severe weather. There's also been disruption in the north of England and the Midlands. Clive Stanbrook from Derbyshire Fire and Rescue says they saved more than 100 people yesterday.
Just on one road in Chesterfield, in the north of the county, we rescued 60 people just on one road when that became up to the top of cars and several HGVs were stuck as well. There's a village called Duffield in Derbyshire and we rescued 20 people just from one care home there. And also there was 18 houses that were evacuated in a village called Ironville.
The British Medical Association says it will hold talks with the government next week about the junior doctors' pay dispute in England. Earlier this week, the Doctors' Union agreed to have a meeting about the separate disputes involving consultants. Sport in England play South Africa this evening for a place in the final of the Rugby World Cup in Paris. The winner will take on New Zealand, who defeated Argentina last night by 44 points to 6. The England flanker Tom Curry says the team will approach the game in a positive spirit.
It's a semi-final. I think if that's not enough to get you up for a game, I don't know what will. Ultimately, we do have to get on the same page and get that buzz and that feeling. There's no better place you'd rather be than a semi-final against South Africa.
And on to the weather. North East Scotland will be very west and windy today. The rest of the UK will have a largely cloudy day with patches of rain and showers. And that's the BBC News. It's coming up to 3 minutes past 9.
Thank you, Matt.